Yeah, we're back with NASCAR race reviews. I know it's been a while, but I've had stuff to do. I've been busy, but I have some time here today to make one. And today it's Talladega 3-line photo finish, but we'll get to that all in a second. First, we gotta get through the start. Michael McDowell on pole. Cindric 2 is outside. So this was basically the start.
Start in the Yellowwood 500.
And then
However,
it was during a
come
commercial
to a
break
slower
where
pace
Daniel
the
Suarez
first portion of the day
spun
and it
himself,
involves
basically.
Trackhouse Racing's Daniel Suarez, the driver
Yeah,
who had a
I have
penalty,
no words
do
for
a
this.
pass through, and then the pack caught
He wanted to stay in the draft, but he didn't do a good job of that. You see the 38 time going. He checked up, and then he decided not to go with him anymore. Cindric pushed him.
But watch right here.
And then the 15 Clear, and then Suarez tries to fall in.
And when he does,
hits,
there's a 78.
And there goes
McLeod,
Suarez.
and he ends up spinning himself out. that is an overreaction. Like, if that was too much being afraid of getting lapped twice. Had he gotten to the
Jeff
back
Burton
of this
says it really well.
With as big of a turbulence is, I believe he could have stayed on to the back and just stayed one lap down.
That's totally on. It was really
Daniel
off.
Suarez, 100%. I'm not sure that.
And then look at this, 4x4 through the
4
field.
wide, 7 deep. Is this really a mess I want to get into? I mean, it looks like a formation lap. It doesn't appear that this could possibly be a group of cars going nearly 200 miles an hour. You wonder why I used to wake up nervous here, Div.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, this is it. I mean, if one
4x4 can't get any better than this.
Misjudges it by a foot. He's going to take a lot of people with him.
You mentioned earlier, Jeff, and every single driver talks about
I don't know if it's going to give us
the energy
a better
in the
shot.
pack. What does that
But
feel
this
like
is,
from the
yes,
driver's
this
seat?
was epic to watch. And I got to watch this. I didn't know if they were going to wreck or not.
Energy coming from behind me. What is going on in the front?
Check on later.
You're pretty much,
I don't know if when this video comes out,
unless somebody leaves you a hole that you can dive into, you kind of have to just...
Stenhouse out front here at the end of stage number 1. Here comes Busher outside.
Stage 1.
Really
Chris
good.
Busher gets a little breakaway from the pack. Gets ahead of Ricky Stenhouse.
Busher
will win stage 1 here at Talladega. We're gearing up to restart. Let's begin stage 2. And we get a... So now is a
and there goes Truex.
Truex Jr. spun around on pit entry. He's got to back up.
I thought he was going to hit someone when he came back across the track. Luckily, he did not. He locked the brakes up, or he locked the rears up, and then spun it down the pit road. That was a bit of what happened here on lap 94.
They'll break up their cars, Dave.
Strong again, which has been the
Cindric
storyline
out
post
front.
the Olympic break.
And then Kyle Busch and Chastain's going to go outside right here.
Who's going to grab the points? Logano pulls out of the line. He's going for it. So too is Larson. Here comes Joey Logano with a big stop. Boom! Ryan Blaney at the end of stage 2. Ross Chastain as well.
That was a huge hit for Ryan Blaney and Chastain.
The reigning Cup Series champ has a big one right on the line at the end of the second stage.
That is huge right there.
Yeah, big time crash.
That has major consequences to the playoffs. Yeah, they're catching 38 car. Remember, he served.
And Todd Gilliland's about to get lapped.
Todd's going to probably stay right to the bottom.
Right here, and this is going to affect how the entire field goes.
This is what happened to AJ Allmendinger
and
earlier.
Then, boop,
look at that. Look
and
at
there they go.
Cindric's gone. So
it's the big one.
Harrison Burton's in there. The joy.
And this was the biggest crash recorded in history. 28 cars all wrecked.
On the front 2 rows. The push has got...
That was just way too much, I tell you. Gilliland, Gregson, Allmendinger, Burton, Busher, Elliott, McDowell, it looks like Wallace, Berry, and Logano were all in it. So a lot of good drivers.
I knew something happened at the
and just
front
watch this replay. It's scary. Watch the hit Cindric takes. Bam! left a pretty good, decent hole in Stenhouse's car.
Of the 6, and then with all the
Big
pushing and
crash.
shoving,
Hemrick thought he was clear on top. Wasn't, though.
So fast, right here. Boom! And around he goes.
Bam.
He got there, and he was also kind of moving from right to left.
And now, we'll show you the final 2 laps here at Talladega.
Going into overtime, the fans on their feet. Let's go! Who's got the magic on the big track?
Stenhouse versus Keselowski. And this is kind of how it was the entire time. Kyle Busch got in the line. Very unfortunate for him.
But now the gloves are off in overtime.
The outside lane has more cars lined up. Here comes Christopher Bell to the 5.
Look at Kyle Busch, that blue 8 on the top line.
That's exactly what I said too.
White car in the mix. Keselowski on the low line.
Both front rows got separated from each other. Now they're trying to get hooked back up.
White flag out. Next flag will end the race.
Kyle Busch to the outside.
Yeah, I thought Busch had something going, and then no one else went
Bank.
with it.
Who's got the magic in these final 2.5 miles? Busch is out of it. He's been sent back. Stenhouse in the green and white machine. William Byron, Brad Keselowski, and Kyle Larson in the 5.
Now this is where it started to get a little interesting. I didn't know if they were going to wreck or not from this front straightaway.
And it's got that feeling about it again.
And now Keselowski went out front.
Keselowski got bounced out of the playoffs.
And he didn't block Stenhouse, which I thought it was a bit weird. But I was on my feet. It was the green car. It was the 3 green cars. As they came through the trial, William Byron making it 3 wide. Bam! 3 wide. And Stenhouse got it. Do you listen to Stenhouse? He's like, ugh, did we get it?
Wins for the first time since he won the Daytona 500.
Just look at how close this finish was. Right.
He advances
most important.
He advanced with points. He didn't.
William Byron advances.
Good as well as Larson, Hamlin, maybe even
I don't know
Bowman,
if you guys saw it or not. We'll have to go back here though, because I might have not unpaused it.
Keselowski got bounced out of the playoffs
Keselowski
at the last round.
He goes. He leaves Stenhouse open. Then 3 green cars battling it out. They come down to the front stretch, and here comes Byron and 6 1/1000ths of a second. Separated Byron, Keselowski, and Stenhouse. And Stenhouse won. And now William Byron advances, which I'm very happy with. The 2 that I'm not very happy with is Cindric and Brazil. I thought these 2 would be way better, but since they both got caught up in that big one, it just didn't work. So now it's Bell on back. Who's gonna make the final 8 next week? And we will be. I will be doing a Roval one. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.